Hey, do you guys remember this? Here you go. I got one for you. Things audiophiles love to hear. Why do I need that when my phone does the exact same thing? You know, it's actually been a really long time since we've gotten that question. I just want to check real quick to see if we have any update. There it is. Ross, let's do this again. If you're a lover of all things music and gear, then be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our videos on all the latest and greatest audiophile gear right here at Moon Audio. In the first video, we went over some of the basics of music streaming, what it is, why you should do it, and where you can stream music. Now I'm back to answer the next question of, how do I stream music? Well, the fact of the matter is that we'll divide this into two categories: portable audio devices and non-portable audio devices. We'll spend this video talking about all the ways that you can stream music on portable devices and hopefully answer any questions you may have.
Where we're going, we don't need
electrical outlets.
Portability. That's the point of all this, right? Being able to take your music with you, no matter where you are. It's all just there, sitting in your pocket. Technology is a funny thing, right? Back when iPods were all the rage, everyone had a cell phone, only no one used it to listen to music. Now phones can store an entire library of music for most people. Pop in your AirPods and you're good to go. Streaming apps? Check, it's all right here. No need to be plugged in. So what's the problem? Phones are quite limiting when it comes to playing high-resolution music and the audio degradation that comes with wireless connections. Bluetooth technology has come a long way, and it sounds pretty darn good nowadays, but it's never gonna beat a wired connection, at least not in a very long time probably. One of the biggest things to consider is that using a Bluetooth connection to your wireless headphones or buds can truly limit your high-resolution playback. iPhone users like me, you're out of luck for wired headphone options. Yeah, I'm not even gonna waste my breath talking about the Lightning to 3.5mm adapter. Android users, there are a few exceptions out there, but it's headed the same way. Secondly, when it comes to music file formats, certain phone applications are compatible with certain formats and not with others, so it can be complicated. Besides, when it comes to most audiophile things, or even just hobbyists in general, having a device specifically designed to do one thing and do it well will always yield better results. Before we get to the real stars of the show, it would be inexcusable of me to not mention the sheer ease and benefit that USB DACs can provide to people who like to play music on their phones. Look, I get it. Sometimes carrying around two devices like a phone and a DAP would be cumbersome for some, and that's okay. This section here is for you. We're not saying that streaming on your phone is a bad thing. There's just a lot of ways you can do it better. And one of the easiest ways to improve the quality of your streaming on your phone or computer is by using a USB DAC. They're small and portable, extremely affordable, and if you don't want to dive headfirst into the world of spending hundreds or thousands of dollars on audio gear, then they're the perfect place to start. USB DACs come in many sizes, but the affordable and portable versions are the ones we love here at Moon Audio. Most of them are plug-and-play devices, so when you're streaming on your phone, simply plug in the USB DAC, plug in your headphones, and voila, your music is now being converted more efficiently and accurately than before, resulting in better fidelity and resolution than that crappy consumer DAC ever did. Want some recommendations? Here's my quick pick 3. Cayenne RU6. It's compatible with every OS out there, physical volume control, phenomenal sounding R2R DAC, only $249. Hi-Fi Go Blue, it's small, has tons of features, Bluetooth option, built-in mic, superb Burr Brown DAC, $199. Claris Coda, it's flash drive size, awesomely detailed Saber DAC sound, it's sturdy with volume buttons, $300. If you want to know more about USB DACs, we will include a link in the description below to all of our favorite best of USB DACs for 2022. We finally come to the DAP. Quick description, it's like the iPod for today. DAP stands for Digital Audio Player, and they're capable of playing higher resolution music and various file formats that phones can't. There are a ton of digital formats, file resolutions, and encodings out there that make it tough for a phone to not only play back, but also store music files since they can be huge file sizes. But DAPs can. That's what they are designed to do. It's not just about what they can play, but also how they are designed that makes the DAP outperform a phone or consumer device when it comes to music playback. DAPs by design are typically quite similar to phones, which makes sense because they're touchscreen devices and pretty much every consumer handheld device on the market is designed this way. Rectangular, touchscreen, ports, buttons, and knobs. It's in no way a foreign device in itself. It's designed to be intuitive. Here's what you'll find on most DAPs. A touchscreen interface, a built-in headphone amplifier with a selection of ports for your headphones, local and expandable storage options, like a micro SD card, and the real star of the music show, the high-end DAC or digital to analog converter, chip or chips. DACs do the heavy lifting of converting your data to an analog signal for the headphone amplifier circuit. Your phone and computer have DACs in them too. Basically, every consumer device out there that plays music or sound and has speakers has a DAC chip. The only thing is that these factory chips aren't great and essentially just get the job done. DAPs have high-end DAC chips that efficiently and accurately convert your music data to sound the very best it can, oftentimes with the help of an amplifier circuit and other high-end audiophile grade components inside the player. Now, when it comes to streaming, a DAP functions in very much the same way your phone does, using a lot of the same music streaming apps as well. Since most DAPs are Android-based devices, you can pretty much download and install any compatible APK package and have it work in the same way it does on your Android OS phone. Of course, some DAP manufacturers warn against this and fear that it might harm the device, and there's always a chance of that when downloading from unreputable sources. But with most of the mainstream streaming applications out there, like Tidal, Spotify, Qobuz, Pandora, there's hardly any issues. Estelle and Kern goes one step further in certifying some of the streaming apps and providing a direct download method on the device. So if they work the exact same way like your phone, why use a separate device? The internals, again, the DAP is made with high-end audiophile grade technology that will give you the very best sound quality. Much, much, much better than your phone. So let's take a look at how these apps work on the DAP. How these apps work on the DAP. Okay, so we're just going to go quickly over the general layout of a DAP here. Here we have the SP3000. We're not going to get too much into the weeds. If you want more details on the inner workings of these individual DAPs, you can check out the reviews. So again, we have the home screen here. This is Estelle and Kern's overlay over Android that they use. So here's the home screen. Up at the top right, you can select, and that's where you can see all your songs, album, artists, whatever. On the top left, here's all your Estelle and Kern services, AK Connect, File Drop, Equalizer, and then we can go into services here. Since we're talking about high resolution audio, we'll check out Qobuz. Qobuz is one of our favorite streaming services for high res. It's really great library selection and great options that are, intuitive interface. You can go here. You can change your sample bit rate based off of your mobile network or your Wi-Fi network, whatever you prefer. You can go down, but they have a great selection of lots of great music from all over the world. You can sort by genre based off of your preference. So yeah, again, if you're looking for a great high resolution streaming service, we can't recommend Qobuz enough. So this is how Estelle and Kern DAPs are generally laid out. They have a relatively closed system overlaid on Android, and they're pretty strict about the specific music streaming apps and stable versions they preload onto their music players. Sony, Cayenne, and iBasso are more open systems and work in much the same way most Android users are familiar with. DAPs are one of the easiest and best ways to not only listen to your high-resolution music in all its glory, but take it anywhere too. They're small, portable, and come in a variety of sizes and price points. Finding the DAP that's right for you isn't necessarily difficult too. Some of the best brands out there are Sony, Estelle & Kern, iBasso, and Cayenne, each offering something unique to the listener and are always packed with some of the top components that make sure your music sounds the best it can. Be sure to check out our Best DAPs of 2022 video that we'll link to in the description below, but here's our quick recommendations by brands. Sony WM1AM2, the dynamic Sony sound, great craftsmanship and quality, $13.98. The Estelle & Kern SP3000, the latest flagship, in-game sound quality, new high-end DAC, $36.99. The Cayenne N8 II or Mark II, it's a great dual ROM DAC sound, new tubes, amp mode switch, $34.99. And finally, the iBasso DX320. It's the most affordable flagship quality DAP, amazing screen, natural sound, $15.99. So to recap, for all you music streamers out there, it's not that your phone can't do what DAPs can in regards to streaming music, it's that they do it much better and provide you with amazing sound quality that your phone and wireless earbuds can't provide. They just can't. Getting a DAP or even using a portable USB DAC is taking the next step to better sound. And you can be sure by using one that you're getting the most out of your streaming experience as well. Take advantage of those higher resolutions and bit rates. If you're already paying for the high-res service, make sure you're getting the real high-res listening experience. Again, we'll include a link in the description below to our best DAPs, best USB DACs of 2022 vid, and some other DAP blogs on our site to give you some more info if you're interested. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and remember to subscribe so you don't miss our future audiophile videos here at Moon Audio. If you have any questions about music streaming, DAPs, anything, please leave a comment. And as always, thanks for watching.